Hi, hello, and welcome. It's been too long, and I'm here for more Elden Ring homebrew content. This time, something for the martial classes that will love this. Ashes of War in D&D 5e. So as stated in the introduction, I made these Ash of War conversions so that martial characters can have more options. However, for the sake of balance, I made it so that these are weapon enchantments, and you have to attune to these weapons and able to use these Ashes of War. On the flip side though, depending on the strength of the enchantment on the weapon, depends on the strength of the Ash of War. So for instance, a +1, +2, or +3 weapon will be vastly different than a plain old, regular weapon with an Ash of War on it. Now you might be thinking, but Dorga, why don't you just show us, you silly Billy, how these Ashes of War work in D&D 5e, since you converted it all and everything? And that's when I say, way ahead of you, I got 2 examples to show you today. For the rest of the Ashes of War I converted, you gotta check the Google Doc down below and check out my Patreon if you want an exclusive PDF of it and exclusive Ashes of War that are just on the Patreon. Woo, flashy transition! So I wanted to show the quick step Ash of War first because I wanted to show a utility Ash of War before going on to some of the more damaging ones. This one is rather simple, and honestly I think would be quite fun to use in combat. So what the quick step does is you can use the disengage action as a bonus action. However, you gain an additional 10 feet of movement so you can get away a little bit quicker and a little bit farther away from enemies. However, if the quick step Ash of War is placed on a +1, +2, or +3 weapon, the movement speed is increased depending on the strength of the enchantment. For instance, a +1 weapon increases movement speed by 15 feet instead of 10 feet. A +2 weapon, +20 feet. +3 weapon, +25 feet to your movement speed. You're gonna be zooming across the battlefield to get away from whatever the heck is trying to kill you. And the second Ash of War we'll be talking about in this video is the Wild Strikes Ash of War. One of the more potent and honestly deadly Ashes of War from Elden Ring. So the way this Ash of War works is when you take the attack action, you can do a Wild Strikes attack in place of one of your normal attacks. When you do the Wild Strikes attack, a creature you're attacking must make a DC 13 dexterity saving throw or take 4d6 slashing or bludgeoning damage, your choice, and become stunned on a failure. On a success, they take half as much damage and do not become stunned. And if you put this Ash of War on an enchanted +1, +2, or +3 weapon, the damage and the DC increases. The DC increases by 1, so 14, 15, and 16 for a +1, +2, and +3 weapons. And the damage dice increases as well, so 4d8 for a +1, 4d10 for a +2, and 4d12 for a +3 weapon. So, to suggest ways you can use Ashes of War in your game, I would say use a blacksmith, kind of like in Dark Souls, who can put the Ashes of War on the weapons for you, or you can have it be a magic item shop owner who does it. However, I felt the need to include these, 1, to give more enchantments for weapons in general, but 2, to give fighters, martial classes, barbarians, rogues, all of them more that they can do. I know that's been a big gripe with 5th edition, and I kind of agree. Sometimes us martial fighting classes, we need a little bit more to do. And with that, the video is done. If you'd like to show your support, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to show even more support, go check out my Patreon, become a patron. I have exclusive content there, one being nice PDFs of the Ashes of War, including exclusive Ashes of War on my Patreon. Thank you for watching. Hope y'all enjoy and see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye now.